Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, if you will, slightly balanced young Link. Technically, every character can reach absurd levels of power in Fire Emblem Warriors, but using Tiki can benefit the entire camp thanks to her ability to reliably use Awakening mode, letting you efficiently farm enough gold and materials to strengthen your roster. Tiki is a unique character in that her gameplay revolves around the use of a strong attack to convert Warrior Gauge into Awakening Gauge. When she awakens, she unlocks a whole new moveset that does great damage and has amazing crowd control. As well, while in Dragon form, she can still transfer Warrior Gauge, thus increasing the duration of her time in Dragon mode. This is the focal point of her playstyle, and it's a game changer because of Awakening mode's mechanics. The more kills you rack up, the more bonuses you can potentially unlock until the meter runs out. This includes more gold, more experience, and high quality weapons. This also stacks with the blessings that you can purchase at the temple, so keep that in mind if you want to grind for the long haul. When you first use her, her damage is fairly minimal, and her gauge buildup is painfully slow. It's important to take full advantage of the pair-up system to help build those meters. Just pair her up with the strongest unit you have at the time. However, I highly recommend using Kada as a pair-up unit as soon as you can, since she's on a winged mount, letting you reach parts of the map that much faster. And also because her materials create crests for Tiki. Once you have enough meter, find the most infested area you can and let loose. Once you're in Dragon mode, focus on finding and eliminating captain units, signified by the targeting arrow over their heads. Usually, a string of regular attacks is enough to break the stun gauge, and if you position yourself properly, you can collect a large amount of enemies and build more meter to add back into your reserves. If you find that there are less enemies around you, resist the temptation to fill your meter and instead build Warrior Gauge while you still can, so that you can retransfer it at a later time. This is the tricky learning part of the process, but it's a good thing. It'll teach you as a player to be on the lookout for density on the map, letting you be a better player overall. If you keep at it, Tiki's going to gain levels fairly quicker than anyone else and become self-sustaining, and the money she earns can go towards the character of your choice, perhaps even the pair-up unit so that you can tackle the harder difficulties. It's thanks to the Awakening mechanic that she can even tackle late game levels on Lunatic difficulty as early as level 50, although I don't recommend trying this on Classic mode. Important combos to note: when you're in Dragon mode, feel free to experiment with whatever button combinations work best for you. You're going to be grinding often, so you'll naturally learn over time. But when you're in human form, there are 2 strings that you're going to want to memorize. 3 regular attacks and a strong, resulting in her wing beat combo, stunning the opponent. Once you see that stun gauge, follow it up quickly with 4 regular attacks and a strong attack, or the hopscotch combo, to break the meter and set up that critical strike. It's important to be keeping an eye on your meters when you're going in and out of Dragon form. It takes approximately 1.5 bars of Warrior Gauge to activate Awakening to half a bar, and 3 bars to fully refill. But once you get the ball rolling, you can reliably have a reserve ready for the entire scenario. Tiki is the kind of character that lets you transcend the rules of the game, letting you efficiently farm up gold and other resources for your favorite characters. If you find that the enemies are dying too quickly, and you're comfortable with going for a greater challenge, be sure to kick up the difficulty to Lunatic as soon as you can for a chance at getting higher experience per hour and some sweet, sweet materials.